the first place Sandow Trophy, the Olympia Gold Medal, and the title of 2021 Mr. Olympia, to our winner, Big Ramy!
All right. He got it again.
You said he did it.
What's going on, guys? Rob here with the Bodybuilding Anchor. Big Ramy was the best bodybuilder in the world for multiple years, having won back-to-back Olympia titles in 2020 and 2021. He stands at 5'9" and competes at a stage weight around 290 pounds. He is the second biggest bodybuilder to ever step on stage and win multiple titles, behind only Ronnie Coleman. But somehow, Ramy went from the biggest and best bodybuilder in the world to one of the biggest disappointments in Olympia history. He went from first place in 2021 to fifth place in 2022, the largest fall in placement of an Olympia champion since Samir Bannout when he went from first in 1983 to sixth in 1984. But leading up to the 2022 Mr. Olympia, nobody thought Big Ramy's body had atrophied, even after looking at months of his updates leading into the show. He had even trained consistently that year, whereas in 2021 he had taken upwards of 6 months off completely from the gym and still managed to win. So come 2022, when he was in the gym training consistently, everyone expected a bigger, better, fuller Ramy. And honestly, his photo and video updates led us to believe that. I, for one, along with many other people, had Ramy winning the show. I thought even if he brought the same package as previous years, he would still win. But Ramy somehow fooled the world into believing he was coming in at his very best, but when really, he was far from it. Since all these events have transpired, Ramy took a bashing of criticism, saying he should retire or that his career was over. And I really think this affected him mentally. He went from being the best to the worst in his own mind. He immediately took to social media with responses saying he will be back, so you know it really affected him. And not long after, he confirmed that he would be competing in the Arnold Classic, only a few months after the Olympia. So was this a good idea? Probably not. But Ramy just wants to prove that he's not done. He needs his redemption. But can he though? That is the big question. So far though, we know that Big Ramy is good at hiding his flaws in his video and photo updates, as he did this leading into the Mr. Olympia. Months prior to the show, he was consistently posting updates. Each update, he looked very good, completely hiding his flaws. No one had thought that Ramy had completely lost his triceps, his calves were gone, and he lost a significant amount of muscle in his lower back. That's just how good Ramy is at hiding these things in his updates. This leads me to believe why he has been posting very weird updates where he doesn't say when the photo was taken, trying to make people guess. And here in this video update where he doesn't even pose, he just does a little strange leg movement and the video cuts out. It's just all too weird to me. His lower body does look decent here, but I think his conditioning is still slightly off for just a little over 2 weeks out. And I think he is trying to hide his back. In this relaxed position, it's very easy to hide the atrophy on the lower end. But once he raises those arms for a back double, it pulls the lats up, which shows the back is still gone. You can also see that his left tricep is smaller than his right, both significantly down in size from previous years. Even on updates from today, he is hiding the calves because he knows they look bad. Just look at both these photos, completely covered up. And in the back lat spread, I just don't see any improvements from the Olympia. Ramy has been getting stem cell treatment from Dr. Akan, which I do think will be helpful and beneficial to him, but he only just started the treatment a few weeks ago. There has not been enough time for this to start working and allow him to get the muscle back that he had lost. This is going to take months, if not longer. I said it before, Big Ramy should not have signed up for this show. There's too much pressure on him, and he just needs more time to get it back together. Many channels have been reporting on these updates leading into the show, and there's been a lot of mixed reviews. Some think he looks bad, some think he looks very improved. It's really all over the place. It's so subjective. Even Nick from Bodybuilding and BS thinks he looks great. But for me, Big Ramy is not back. He can hide everything he wants in his updates, but once he steps on that stage, those flaws are going to be staring right into the judge's eyes. Big Ramy is not going to win this show or even place in the top 3. However, even with the condition Big Ramy is in, he still, I think, will place in the top 5. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. I would really appreciate the support. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.